An intersection of Hispanic Heritage Month and National Recovery Month. Oftentimes, our Black and brown communities are underserved in their journeys to addiction recovery. Jessica Dunas, a teacher, Kentucky's 2019 Teacher of the Year actually. She's a proud Afro-Latina woman and has 9 months sober under her belt after a long battle with alcohol. Here's her story in her own words.
Father was Black, but he was Cuban, or he was Black and he was Cuban. My mom is Costa Rican. I'm a first-generation American. And so then I also said, I'm half Cuban, half Costa Rican. I almost feel like there's so many different ways to say it. So I came to Louisville back in 2012, and at that time I was with my then spouse. So he and I came because it was more affordable to live here than in New York. And I pretty much fell in love. I started working at the academy at Shawnee. I started working straight off the bat here in JCPS schools. And pretty much I taught until I resigned back in December, but I worked in Jefferson County, Oldham County, and then I came back to Jefferson County the last 3 years to work at the W.B. Du Bois Academy. It's wonderful to just feel like home. Like, I had to leave in the middle of the school year because I was not well and I was not going to make it to the end of the school year. And there wasn't a single person in that building who judged me for having to take care of myself first. So anybody who knows my story knows that I have secretly been struggling with addiction to alcohol, alcoholism, however you want to call it. And for years I lived this double life where I could be this incredibly successful teacher and really functional community member, but then I was also living in shame and drinking my life away once I finished my duties for the day. I think in Black and brown communities there is this thing where, there's a huge mental health stigma. Somebody had to finally stop it. And so I think that in our communities, it is so important for women who look like me to be like, yes, I have struggled and I need help, I get help, and if I don't keep getting this help, I'm gonna fall apart right in front of you. And it's okay to say that, and I feel so powerful when I can say those things. I'm confident that I had to go through this journey to be exactly where I am. So in my darkest moment, if I right now could look back at myself and say anything, I would say, you're going to get through this. You are going to get through this.
If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, there is help. You can call the National Helpline at 1-800-662-4357.